Hello, welcome again. In the last video, we talked about um, string formatting, and now we will be talking about list basics. Before I go for the list basic, I just want to tell you that we have two types of containers. We have non-container types and we have container types. Now, non-container types, let me say here, non-container types. Non-container types, let me write it clearly, non-container types. And then we have container types. Now, non-container type always have a single value, okay? And container type always have multiple values. And more than one value or more than one value, but the non-container always have single value. The types are integer, okay, float, and Boolean. We didn't talk about, I believe, Boolean. This is like true or false, okay, like true or false values. So one of these two values can come. And the third one is none type. I believe none type is not in the part of the course, but it's good to learn. So these integer, float, Boolean, they will always have a single value. And similarly, none type has type meaning none, no value. And this container type always have multiple values. Okay, just keep in mind. So we have two main types, non-container types and container types. So we did talk about integer. You remember in the previous example, in the previous chapters, we have the integer values, we have the float values. So this time we are working on container type. So I can say that list basics or list is a container type. So when I say container type, means it can have more than one value. Okay. So if you see here, we have a price. This is a list, and list is always starting with the square brackets, closing with the square brackets, comma, comma for every value. So a list stores multiple values in one variable. In the non-container, we store single value in one variable, integer variable or float variable or whatever. Now, the container type, especially in the list, it can hold different types of data. It can hold string, it can hold float or integer, you see. So this is a string. This is a float value. This is integer value. So you can have mixed types of data in one list. Okay, so this is the interesting part, that you can have different types of object in the price in the list. Okay, so how you can access the item? So let's see if we can have like now I can go for, say, prices is equal to square brackets, and this is my string. This is my 14.99 comma 5, and in this one I can say this is my string like dollar sign and 20. So this is my price list. So if I say prices, it will give me the list. I want to display the first value. Keep in mind, the first value is always the location 0. The next one is always 1, and the third one is always 2. So it starts with a 0 index. It starts with the 0 index. Keep in mind. Interesting from exam point of view. So I want to display the first value. I will say price is, and the square brackets I'll say 0. and it will pick me the first value. Okay, I want to change the first value, so it's changeable, it's mutable, not so it's mutable, and you can say or changeable. So I can say 2.5, 2.50. Okay, let's see the prices. Now there's no string, so I have float, and integer type. I can add a value at the end of the list. So I can say prices dot append, and I can say this value I want to append. Press enter. Now this value is added at the end of the list. Okay, so we learn about how to create a list, how to access the item with the help of index price 0. We access the item, we update the item, we change the item, is equal to with the equal to sign, we change the item. Okay, with equal sign we are changing here, we are accessing the value, and we are adding into the list with the help of append. Okay, now if I want to remove the item from the list, so what I can do is I can go to, I can say, so this is my prices list. So I can say prices dot remove. Okay, what you want to remove? Say I want to remove 14.99. Huh? Okay, so I have to give the value that you want to remove from the list. Okay, that's good. So let's go for the prices, and that value is not there. By the way, I have a delete command. Okay, and then I say, okay, delete which value? 0. So prices. So it will remove 2.5, the first value which I mentioned, it is deleted. So, okay, I can also remove with the help of pop. Okay, so let's create the list again. Okay, let's create the list again. That is this list. Even I can add append the value 100. Okay, just to make the so I can say prices dot append, and I can say what you want to add, 100, and I say prices. So I got this one. Now, guys, I want to remove an item. So I have a method pop. Okay, so I can say prices. And by the way, this pop method will return one value. The value it will delete, it will return that value to the variable. You can hold it in a variable. You can save it in a variable, and then it will be removed from the list as well. But which value, we don't know. So let's try that. I want to pop a value. Okay, so I'll say prices dot pop. Which value will be popped? Let's see that. Print item. Oh, you see that? I was expecting that, oh, I will pick the top value, the first value. No, the computer went for the 100. You see that? And now if I say I want to see the prices 100 is gone. Huh? So here it will remove, but if I want to save this value, so I can put it into a variable. The value is saved in item, but it is removed from the list. Okay, which value will be removed with the help of pop? We don't know. We don't know. It's random. It's system dependent. Huh? So we are not sure that, oh, 14.99 will go or 5 will go or something. If I say, okay, if I specify, I say I want to remove the item. This is my price, prices. So this is my list, and I say I want to use a pop method, so I can save the value, prices dot pop. But this time I say I want to go for the second. 0 and 1. I want to remove the 1 value, value on the index 1. So I'll say 1. So this time I know which value will be going to the item. That is 14.99. But it is removed as well. So if I see the prices, you will see that I have only two values, $20 and 5. So the pop value, remove the value from the list. And if you want to catch, you can catch into, or you can save that value into the variable as well. So this was the list basics. I hope you like this video. Thank you very much. I hope to see you in our next video.